Go ahead, look
Right.
at the man sitting in the shop here right now with the other, with the big boss man right here.
Yep, the chassis guru here for the Cheek Magnet. We up here to check Greg out and see if we could find anything with his car to make him a little bit faster. He was already catching us to get fast, and now I don't know why we're up here trying to help him out. This is kind of where we're at. I want to thank him for even inviting us up. We have really, really enjoyed the time up here. We've had a blast with it for the last 3 days, and it's something that we wouldn't have never done if they hadn't invited us up here. So I just want to thank them for putting us up and putting up with us for the last 3 days. We have really enjoyed it. We hate to go home, but it is snowing outside. I'm ready to get to the house.
Yeah, I hope you take the invitation whenever you feel like you need a break and come on visit.
And that's what comes with all our Sega family, that, you know, any of you guys watching are gonna be watching this, you know, you guys are definitely invited up here. We wanna get as much of our Sega family up here as possible. One, we want you to get to sign the wall, and two, just to see, you know, really what we got going on here.
And there's a bunch of stuff going on here. I mean, it's been really something to see. And Greg took us over to meet Joe over at Iowa Car Show. All that stuff was great. Like I say, it's something else I've never seen. I'm going to try my best to maybe get a couple of gassers to come up here with Greg when the show is. And Greg, when's that show?
Second week of July every year.
So we're going to try to maybe do something up here with that. But really, Greg, I talked to Greg about a year ago, and he said he was coming to Southeast Gassers, and, you know, I talked to him before the first race, and he was like, you know, I'm ready, I'm coming, I'm gonna win the first race, and then we'll let you just run off with that. see where you go with that one.
Well, you know, honestly, the very first race, you know, I think the fastest we ran was a 38. You had issues. I don't know what Brian did, but
No, I had a broke top head off.
Yeah. But you know, the car, you know, and we're used to the Pro Tree. It was very tough on me, and I ain't gonna lie to you, Rick Varner schooled me, but he knew I was green, so. Because that 550 should have never made that 38. So, I mean, I got schooled really quick, and as we went, you know, we understood that it definitely was tough. But, you know, we know our experience that we gain now, the car is fast, but we did bring Brian up here to make it faster. So, and Leslie to help us out so we can be neck and neck and battle it out with everybody next year.
And this is what Southeast Gassers is kind of about. It's not just about who the fastest is. Yeah, both of us are competitive. Both of us wants to race. Everybody out there wants to race, but it's the stuff that comes along with it too. It's this. I mean, it's the being able to come and do stuff like this. This is stuff that we would have never been able to do if it hadn't been for Southeast Gassers and what Quayne Stott has built, and you know what. Fortunately, I've been able to acquire here in the last month. So most of you know that I have purchased the Southeast Gassers, and I know there's going to be some changes coming, small changes, but I'm not wanting to change anything. But I know there's no way possible that nobody can run it the way Quayne did, because Quayne's butterflies flies different in his head than most and mine. So we're gonna do the best we can. We hope we make him proud. I hope we move on with it. But Greg's a big part of it. Really just to get to know him as much as how, and just even this weekend, I knew him all year, but just a stand-up guy, and Leah, I mean, I don't know, we got friends for life here.
Oh yeah,
and that's what it's about. It ain't about the money and all that stuff.
No.
It's just this is
And that's what we feel about the Sega family that we have, is we know this year we made friends for life. We made a family for life, because we already can feel what we're doing. We're at home. We just wish we were a little bit closer.
Yes.
We need to get the Southeast Gassers and come a little farther north.
I don't know, it's snowing outside.
I ain't a big fan of
Leslie's
airplanes.
been watching the snowfall since 3 o'clock this morning, kind of a little nervous.
Yeah, but me, Brian, or Robin, neither one had even flew on an airplane until Thursday. You know, just like Greg said he would have lost his whole farm if somebody asked him if I'd ever flown, because he thought I'd flown everywhere. But he don't realize we're just some old rednecks. You know, from
Brian was a
Chester.
big fan of one.
No, he wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah, we
You
hit
just
some,
have to get off
we hit
that
some
plane.
turbulence there. One time I looked over Brian, his eyes was about that big, and I looked back at him, I said, that's just a little bit of road construction. We'll be fine.
It felt like we were going to Kentucky there for a few minutes.
But,
Robin, why don't you tell us what you think up here?
Oh, I love it. I've had the best time.
You're glad it snowed, ain't you?
Yeah, and I like the snow.
Yeah.
yeah, Robin become my bug this year. Did you get to do any last year? You did a little bit towards the end of the year last year, and she was the camera girl there for a long time. Her and then my son Logan, he helped some of the cameras too. But she's become a bug, and now she's pretty well known for the bugging. And so anyway, she's doing well, and I wouldn't want to do it without either one of them.
I still record though.
Yeah, she still records too, but I wouldn't want to do it without either one of them. And I also got Carburetor Bob that goes with me, which a lot of people knows Carburetor Bob around the world. He worked for Elder Brock for many years, and so he lives up close to me now. So he goes with us everywhere. So.
Now, Brian, you work on more than just Leslie's car, right? You work
Yeah.
on multiple cars.
Billy Wilson's, the Stud Muffin. I've helped
Ernie.
Chase Howard, Ernie. I've helped Bill Rebel some. Just
And not only that too, I mean, he's done some, we got a buddy that does the autocross stuff. He does some roll cages and stuff like that, but it's got now to where the gassers is kind of taken up pretty much so most of his time, because he does work a full-time job also and does this stuff on the side. So, but anyway, but really Greg, what I like to talk to about is just kind of his experience of how it's went so far. I know he's made several videos, and I hadn't got to watch all of them, about kind of what he's thought and how the journey is and how much he has progressed from the time he come in to where he's at today. Because I know where he's ran, I know he's been, and I don't care about the times. I know he's been low 20s. We've been low 20s. We've taken the teens. That's pretty fast in a 10-inch tire, 4-speed gasser. So naturally aspirated. But anyway, just kind of tell us about your trips and everything that y'all had, and kind of how you feel about it this year. And I know you've told about how you feel about the Gasser family and stuff, and how important it is. But what people out there that sees us, watches us, they think, well, I'm not gonna come to race for that. That's not enough money. But you can't put a price on what goes on with the family
When
stuff.
you just start going to these races, it takes over.
It changes, for me, it changed my whole view on the racing we do completely. Like, it's, compared to the racing we don't really race up here, but compared to what we do up here, it's so different. The atmosphere, everything about it, it's just different.
You just feel like you're back in
Yeah.
1967. Everybody's so competitive, but
But at the same time, there's no, arguing about it. There's
No.
there's
I mean,
the
we
fun,
we all get heated once in a while.
Well,
No,
right, but
we
there's-
don't. I mean, some people get a little bit. Yeah.
But it's,
I mean, I want to win just as much as he wants to win.
Yeah.
But if I needed something from his trailer, actually, I got a lot of stuff out of his trailer that we had to borrow to keep going to run, or a long ways from home. But not just Leslie. I mean, just
It's all of them.
it's everybody. It's
Yes.
the racing atmosphere with Southeast Gas is unbelievable. Anybody that even thinks that they're going to come in like I thought to beat everybody, they're very tough.
They get knocked
I-
off the pedestal a bit.
What's that?
They get knocked off the
Yeah.
pedestal a
Well,
bit.
Greg, it was several races before you made a round, wasn't it? I mean, I'm not picking
Yeah,
on you,
yeah,
but it was
yeah.
really
Mhm.
like,
But we've been
Three.
told, because we get so frustrated because we're not so used to losing at
Yeah.
all. We've had plenty of people tell us it took them like 2 years to even win.
well,
a round.
it's me when I went to, I guess, with 21 or 20?
20.
20. I went the whole season, and I had just come off of C-Gas Championship. I went the whole season, didn't even win a single race with 2 cars. The Stud Muffin and the Chick Magnet at the same time. So it is very,
It's very competitive for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, right now we know we got some pro mod guys coming in
Yeah.
this year, and what they do with the Pro Mod is not gonna work.
Yeah,
Right, Brian?
That have a little bit to learn too, you know. But the people just don't understand how fast the gassers are. I mean, we've got C-gas cars now. Just to give you, for instance, when I started in C-gas, it was a 689 or something was the record. But the first year that I went in C-gas, I moved the record. I think it was 7 or 8 times. And when I come out of C-gas, it was a 20 something, 628 or 618. I don't know what it was, but then
18, I think.
18, and then Larry Floyd took over the car in 2020. And when did he win the championship? 21? 21. Yeah, he took over the car in 2020, and then in 21 he won the championship. He moved it to a 608, but now they're 590s. You know, for a C-gas car, it's 10 pounds per cubic inch. You know, that's a little 287 cubic inches, 292 cubic inches, turning on 11,000 RPM. So it's just amazing at how that it's progressed. And I'm just hoping that it continues to progress, and hoping that it can go to a little different level now than where it was at. Quane's done a great job with it, and Quane done it when nobody else would. He is the founder of it. He'll always be the pioneer of it. So none of that's to be taken away from him as far as I'm concerned. He's always the Southeast Gasser guy in my eyes. So we're just hoping that we can just move a little bit to the next level. I would like to be able to do more with my racing family, stuff like this. Be able to go talk to them, help them and stuff. What I would like to do, but we'll see how it plays out. We all have lives that we have to do, and we all have to work for a living. So anyway,
If anybody thinks they can come get that world record,
yeah.
come on.
Yeah, he
Because
said, "Come on, get it." He ain't got it.
That's
now.
right.
He said, "Come on, get it." Like
No,
he got
I'm saying come on, get it and try it. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I will get it.
it.
Mark my
And I
word.
know
When we
you-
go back on this tape,
Yeah.
you gonna need crow on that.
We'll see about
I'm
the crow
going to
eating.
get it.
Well, to be honest with you, I haven't had to eat a whole lot of crow with him so far, but he did.
About crashed into me though, you know.
No, he about crashed into me. No, I about crashed into you.
Yeah.
I crossed the line.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
I think both
Both of y'all about hit.
No, I never.
You never crossed
Never
though,
crossed.
did you? No,
Nope.
Really?
you was
Nope.
what? You was about a half of an inch.
Didn't cross though, did
Yeah. So,
Randy actually came over to us right away. You did not cross.
yeah. Yeah, but anyway, that was a practice run too. So I'm glad. I'm not a practice run. I'm qualified.
Qualified.
So
Yeah.
I'm glad of that. But
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to basically get on here and just say how much we appreciated what they have done for us, what they have done for Southeast Gasser so far, all his social media stuff. I mean, everybody go follow him. You'll have to be following him to see this. Pretty
Yep.
smart, but
Yeah.
you tell your friends to follow him. We're going to be working on the Southeast Gasser YouTube page. We're going to try to boost all that stuff up a little bit, so y'all please go follow that. I'm still going to be working on my 55, let's say what it's Sega 55 Chick Magnet Gasser, I think, or something like that.
Yep.
Facebook page. Still going to be working on that, and I'm still planning on this year running the full season. I still plan on going after the points. I still plan on carrying the record by the end of the year too. It's just like he is. So.
And you can see some good stuff on Brian Harris Race Cars. Yeah,
Yeah.
follow them too.
Yeah, and we do we don't do a lot of that custom edited stuff. We do a lot of that raw, just rough redneck stuff. So that's what you like. Just go ahead and look that up, or we might throw a little song, a little kick in there every now and then. But, not much. Most of the stuff we put on there is stuff that's more entertaining than songs anyway. You know, if you hear us talk, that's really entertaining anyway. I mean, so I have entertainment coming up here listening to these guys talk, but they have entertainment listening to us talk. And they got a daughter who actually happens to be here behind the camera, who has to tell them to quit talking like us when they come home from the race and stop us.
That's right.
Anyway,
We get home. She says, "That's enough. You're not something no more."
but I don't have nothing else. I just wanted to say that and how much we really appreciate it. And I don't know.
All right, we're just glad you guys came up. We're glad you guys are happy to be
Yes,
here.
100%.
We love the Sega family for sure, and
I'm gonna be laying on you. We're gonna work on this social media stuff too, and
that's
you're
right.
gonna help out the Southeast Gassers. I'm gonna try to help out the Southeast Gassers, and it's all about Southeast Gassers. It ain't about Leslie Horn, it ain't about Quane Stock, it ain't about Greg. It's about the Southeast Gassers.
That's
what
right.
it's all about. So, and that's what we're gonna move forward with. But,
And we'll go shopping.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to say thanks for the trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love your shop.
Yeah.
Thanks for the tour.
oh yeah, this shop,
Yeah,
y'all
thank
got to
you.
come up here and see this place, guys. I mean, the more I was here yesterday because actually Rod Bergner stopped by
Yeah.
too. Another one of the Gasser guys. He just happened to be kind of close by, and he stopped by. The place is not open on Saturdays, but he come in too. And I was sitting here while Greg was doing the walkthrough on it, and I was just looking at some of the stuff here. And the more that you look, the more that you see here.
Yes.
This is really truly something to see of what him and Leah has done here, and just all the little stuff that's in the little cubby holes, and just there's stuff everywhere. So. Y'all please make a trip up here and see them, check them out.
All right, thank you.
Thank
Make sure
you.
you like and subscribe, and
Thank you.
we'll see you on the
Come
next
find
one.
me, come find me if you don't know me. Look me up, Leslie Horn, or then my other one is Sega 55 Chick Magnet.
Chick Magnet.
Yeah, you can find me.
Yeah,
Thank you.
all right.